So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Now batting, the
0 for
third
3 in this
Nolan
one.
Arenado.
And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one fouled off. This could end it. So the tying run at second. That misses, and the count 1-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. So bases loaded with one away. Myers will hit next.
Myers.
And all three runners on the move here. And it's a squeeze. And he barehands it. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. That's out to center field. Buxton squeezes it, and that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 5 and the Twins 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader. This is his third time out this year.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Out front, rip foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Smash to the left side. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Corner infielders playing in. Grounder might be two. To Pena, second for one. The double play ends it right here.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining. Here's Byron Buxton.
Now batting.
And things
the
could change
fielder,
quickly
Byron
here with one swing.
Buxton.
Yeah, that's fouled off. So the tying run at second. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot
Now
of damage
back,
done with that
second
pitch. A hard
baseman,
grounder, but he
Cody
wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens, trying to deliver as the hero. Oh, this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. The two-run shot, and the Twins walk it off in extra innings.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
(3-2) the final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. So bases all loaded
Now
up.
batting,
Here's the
the
second
second
baseman,
baseman,
Luke
Luke
Keeschel.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fought off foul. This is smacked left field line. Into the dive, and he got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. Tie game here in the eighth. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. A.J. Minter won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Devin
New York,
Williams into the game.
Number
Not
38.
many pitchers have it, but he'll
Devin
break out a screwball from time to time. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. But they score twice and even it up late through 8 full, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Back in Minnesota, all set to start the 9th in this one.
Leading off
Jeff
to the
McNeil
bat,
stands
the left
in.
fielder, number 1, Jeff McNeil. Now pitching
change here. Lance McCullers Jr.
43.
He's got a wicked breaking
Lance
ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his
McCullers.
go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that is out of play. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. McCullers winds, fires, and that misses, and that's ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and that's out number one on a tough play. Tied at 6. Here's Pete Alonso.
Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. One out, base is empty. Got him swinging for the K. And him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to the left. And it's off the bag. Lewis. And he'll be safe at first.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to
out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Go-ahead run on base. And next for the Mets, Brett Baty. And fouled off.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Jeffers in the plate.
For the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ripped into left for a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No Runner at first. Now Matt Wallner. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ball game! He'll take a trot around the bases. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Albies now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Albies.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game at the plate. Matt Wallner. And that one hammered. Acuna going back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Wallner around third. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare. But playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Lined into right. Acuna makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. 0 for 3 in this one. Lee, in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Now that's smacked to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, in there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Yoel
Braves.
Payamps gets the
Number
ball now.
32.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs, runner at first. Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit.
Jeffers.
That one ripped. And that's a base hit into left field. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, number 15.
And now the DH,
Designated
Luke
hitter,
Keeschel.
Keeschel.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay throw. Dives in. Beats the tag. He scores. And it's 8-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yoel Payamps done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So a
the
lefty
Braves,
out of the pen, Joey
number
Wentz.
33.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Run comes in from second. The throw in. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean,
Byron.
that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles on a swing like that.
Here's Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. but it's offline. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder,
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home, he will score.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. And it's through for a hit. Coming home, the throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they now lead by 9.
The second baseman, Cody.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. Already 8 runs across this inning here at the top of the 9th. Out towards right center field. And that is that. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Twins 12 and the Braves 3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Jonathan Aranda next up for the Braves. Into the outfield, base hit.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. Out. A double play to end it.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. It's going to have to figure something.
Now this one gets through. Boots it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. They've got the lead 6-5.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. Through 8 full. Braves 6 and the Twins 5.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
That one hooked foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Miranda. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This one smacked out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
That one ripped. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He sends it out of here. His 2nd homer of this series, and it ties it up. It's 6-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And here is Matt Wallner.
Now batting, left fielder Trevor
Zingy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd Herd assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Raisel Iglesias done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Number 52.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit. On the ground right side. They get the force. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the ninth. Now in for the Braves. Michael Harris the second.
Michael
Funderburk back to work. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. And that one handled. And no throw. He's into first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And there's one down.
The batter, number 9.
And now Ha-Seong Kim. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 10th inning coming up. And we're all even at 6 apiece. On to extra innings. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that
liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. In safely with a double, his second of the day. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Here's Royce Lewis. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. One run across. The relay, but he's in there easily. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Lee is done, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching,
Joey Wentz takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Hammered on the line, base hit. One run's in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Jose.
So up next for Minnesota,
Miranda.
Jose Miranda. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First and second, no outs. Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 11-6.
The batter, the right fielder, Matt.
Well, let's get a better
Walner.
feel for that rocket by diving into the numbers with StatCast. Singy, he didn't miss it.
No, clearly not. I mean, he launched that ball at 118 off the bat, and that's just ridiculous power. You know, very few guys can hit a ball as hard as he just did right there.
Next to hit, Matt Walner. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. One run in. Here comes another. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. 13-6.
The batter,
Well,
the left
clearly he
fielder,
was ready to hit
Trevor
right there. Loud
Garner.
contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joey Wentz out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
They hand the
Braves,
ball over to a new arm, Aaron
number
Bummer.
49.
And with the big deficit on
Aaron
the scoreboard, he almost
Bummer.
has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about
batter,
the
the
process.
second
He did
baseman,
everything
Cody
right there. Nothing to show
Clemens.
for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Now
Challenged him with the fastball
shortstop,
right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
One down. Brooks lead. The next twin up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce.
Now the third baseman,
Lewis.
Royce Lewis. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 17-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Aaron Bummer will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Danny Young.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ryan Jeffers getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 18-6. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Yeah, the batter now, Luke Keeschel. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Gone. Third home run of the season. It's 19-6.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping in, Jose Miranda. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number two.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll touch them all. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add a run. It's 20-6. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Two outs, base is empty. Matt Wallner will hit next. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is gone. They go back to back and they add to their lead. It's 21-6. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the batter now, Trevor Larnach. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 22-6.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And it looks like it's time to adjust the difficulty setting. Wow, what an inning. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The Twins in front, 22-6. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Down low.
Lance McCullers Jr. Ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's too low.
Swing and a ground ball. One up, one down.
Out.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch for the out. So they're down to their final out. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
1-0.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next pitch, a
Outside.
slider that misses outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the last half of the 10th. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
You